Yo, what up to the creep, man? Hey, I'm finna put something on you so cold, man. Check it though, man. Today we're gonna talk about how we are all programmed, fam. How each and every one of us was programmed, and no, this ain't got nothing to do with astrology at all. If you still in that astrology stuff, you on the wrong channel, cuz there ain't nothing about that, cuz. In fact, this debunk astrology, if anything, on some real stuff, bro. Anyways, let's get straight down to the point, man. We want to talk about, first of all, we want to talk about how we program. We got to talk about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Y'all already know how this go, cuz, for real, especially you been on my page, cause y'all know I talk a lot about that law of attraction, you feel me? And it's going to that too, you feel me? But this is really about, fam, how we are actually programmed, what actually decides our destiny, what actually decides our personality traits, what actually decides our character. Again, this is not astrology, my dude. So, let's start off with the conscious mind, which is the creative mind, bro. The conscious mind is the creative mind, and it can think about basically anything at any time, and it can be in any place. It can be in the past, it can be in the present, it can be in the future. The conscious mind is the creative mind. The subconscious mind is what? The programmed mind, the habitual mind, the mind that holds the programs. And guess what? I've said this to y'all before. Programs control our life. You do not understand that? Let me say it to you again. Programs control our life, cuz. So look, man. Since we got these programs and they control our life, that means they also control how we operate, how we behave. You feel me? So you gotta think about a brand new computer, a brand new laptop. So picture yourself getting a brand new laptop, brand new computer. You bringing it to the crib, you taking it out the box, stuff like that. You feel me? Guess what? When you first take that laptop, that brand new computer out the box, it ain't got no programs on it. It just got the operating system. That's it, just enough to operate, but it ain't got no programs to do anything else on it. You feel me? And that's how infants and babies are born. That's how kids come into this world. They're like a brand new computer with just a fresh operating system on it, no programs. It's like when you first get your iPod or first get your phone, whatever, ain't no music on there, ain't no apps on there. You gotta go in there and download the apps onto your phone. You feel me? You gotta go download music to your phone. It don't just come with the music on it already. Same thing with the laptops and the computers. It don't just come with the programs already on it. You gotta download the programs on it. You feel me? So that's how kids is. That's how we is as human beings. You feel me? Your brain is an operating system, bro. So when you first born, your brain is like an operating system with no programs, bro. You got a mind with no programs in it. You feel me? So how do we learn? How do we start picking up programs? By observing, bro. Strictly by observation. This is how we learn, bro. In the first 7 years of your life, you are a sponge walking around soaking up everything. The first 7 years of your life, you are in a state akin to hypnosis, bro. For real. And that's basically like the brainwave theta. Basically, you're walking around in theta mode all day, every day. Theta mode. That's what you're walking in. Not even alpha. You ain't even developed alpha yet. You ain't even developed alpha yet. You ain't even really developed beta yet. You feel me? You ain't even developed those yet. You still walking around in theta brainwaves. You feel me? So basically, you walking around in a hypnosis state. Like that's a state akin to hypnosis, or like being half asleep. When you wake up and somebody tell you about something you did last night and you don't remember because you was half asleep, and they be like, man, I tried to wake you up and you got to cussing me out and saying this and that, this and that. And you be like, bro, I don't even remember none of that because you was half asleep. That's basically how a kid walk around in that state, eating mustache here. Even though you was really being you wasn't consciously aware though. That was all subconscious state really going on. You feel me? So on some real stuff. So you learn by observing. It's not your traits, your personality, and all these things is not decided by what month you were born in, or where the moons and the stars and the planets was lined up where you was born, or what day you was born, what time you was born. It's not decided by that. It's all because of, really, fam, these programs you have. That is what decides it. You do not get these programs by what day you was born on. You get these programs by what you observed in your early life, specifically the first 7 years of your life, bro. So you can see how much of your destiny is already decided early on in your life, bro. Real stuff. Your personality is already decided early on in your life because all you're doing is downloading programs for the first 7 years of your life, bro. You gotta understand that. That's why I did. That's why you see them kids, fam. And kids that grew up in abusive households, that mom that got a whole bunch of different boyfriends all the time and they all beat her and this and that and abuse the kids too. Then when the kids run to the mom and be like, he's doing this, she takes her boyfriend's side, even though he beats her too, like stuff like that. And then that creates a whole cycle because now look, this kid's seeing this stuff. This kid's getting bullied in his own house by a man, maybe his dad or maybe just his mom's boyfriend or whatever case. This dude comes home drunk and he abuses everybody. So guess what this child is learning, bro? He's learning to abuse people, bro, on some real stuff. So now since he gets bullied at home by this man, he goes to school, especially if he's physically bigger than other people. Now he's going to make victims out of other people. He's going to go bully people now. He gets bullied at home. He's going to come home. He's going to come to school and abuse people. He's going to bring that energy with him and transfer it to somebody else. Real stuff. Everything's energy. So now this kid comes and he guess who he's most likely going to be attracted to bullying? The kid that has everything, the kid that's so comfortable at home, the kid that his parents cater to his every whim. They're always there. They're always smothering him. They're always just making sure he's okay, and they're always just making sure he's the most secure kid ever. That kid has no issues at home. Everything is done for him. He gets his way. He gets everything he wants. He's so comforted. He's so comfortable. You feel me? A little too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like them kids them parents that smother their kids. Like I absolutely smother them. That's who he's most likely going to be attracted to bullying. The kid that's living the exact opposite way he is at home, bro. That's just the way the universe likes to balance out things, bro. Because this kid is a little too protected, so he's going to grow up soft. He's going to grow up dependent. You feel me? And this kid has like no love at home, you know? So the universe will literally attract them to each other, like on some real stuff. And then that bully will make a victim out of that kid and bully that kid because that's what he gets at home. Like, it's just so crazy. It gets so deeper than that. But anyways, back to the real subject of what we was talking about, you feel me? Because like I said, astrology has nothing to do with that. Why this kid is because he was born on this day. This kid was born on the same day as a whole bunch of other people. And there's probably a few kids in that same school with the same birthday. And I can guarantee there ain't nothing like that asshole. Like on some real stuff, bro. So let's stop with that stuff right there. You feel me? Because the whole idea of all this is 95% of the time, you are running subconscious programs. Even all y'all that want to use science. Science has proved that we're only operating from our conscious mind 5% of the time, bro. Real life. So like 5% of your day, you're only operating consciously like 5% of that day. The rest is all subconscious programs and habits, bro. That's how you operate. The rest of the time you're in the back of your head somewhere. You're not actually consciously thinking about something. You're in the back of your head running programs, bro, on some real stuff. And this is what decides who we are and how we are, bro. That is what decides that, bro. Like on some real stuff, just like Floyd Mayweather, his dad had him boxing since a kid. He ate, lived, and breathed boxing his whole life, bro. That's why he's so damn good. Like seriously, he been doing it his whole life. That's how they used to train assassins, bro. That's how they used to create assassins and ninjas and stuff like that. Like not like ninjas, but like real assassins that go out there in the field and kill, bro. Real stuff, bro. But you know, assassins are like ninjas in a way. You feel me? That's how they used to train them back in the day. They would basically get a kid, fam, from a very young age, from a baby, and they would like put him in a cage. They would like treat him horribly. You feel me? They would treat this kid like an animal. You feel me? But when that kid grows up, he'll have no emotions. He'll have no sympathy or empathy for nothing. He'll be able to kill anything and have no sympathy for it at all, bro. Because he don't got no emotional attachment because the way he was. That's how they used to create assassins, bro. They'll take a baby and literally throw him in a cage and treat him horribly, bro. Till he grows up. Then when they let him out that cage, this nigga has no feelings for no life, bro. Real shit. He would take out any life and not shed a tear, not think twice about it, bro. That's how they used to create assassins back in the day, bro. Real stuff, fam. All you gotta do is just mistreat the kid, bro, horribly, fam. Throw him in a cage, this and that. He ain't gonna have no regard for human life, bro. Real stuff, fam. Because that's how he was raised, is to think that there's no real care for human life, bro. So it's just like, fam, 95% of everything is subconscious programs. That's why you can find some of the most intelligent people, some of the people with the most highest IQs. You can find people that are just genuinely smart, bro. And because they came from a poor family, they'll still most likely end up poor too, living check to check, bro. Real stuff, no matter how smart they are, because the programs they have in their head will always hold them back, will always subconsciously keep them on that level to be living check to check, like what they grew up knowing. That's all they knew. Their parents lived check to check. They was always worried about how they paying this next bill. That was programmed into him. And that's the same exact reason why you can see some of the biggest dumbasses, bro, literally, come from a wealthy family and they're going to be wealthy too. Because the programs they were programmed with, they were programmed to automatically believe they were going to be wealthy no matter what when they grow up. Wealthy kids don't think the same as other kids. Wealthy kids think that there's unlimited everything, bro. They think that, which really there is. There's infinite abundance in this universe. That's how we're all supposed to think, that there's infinite abundance, that there's always enough. That there's always enough. If you don't believe that there's enough, go find a strong apple tree or apricot tree or orange tree, something like that. You don't think there's enough, and I guarantee, fam, go find a fully grown mature one that's still strong and healthy, bro, and I guarantee it'll produce more fruit than you can eat. Real stuff, bro. Real fruit, way more fruit than you would care to eat, bro. Real stuff, because there's so much abundance in this world. Yeah, some parts are like, man, there's no water, but there's so much fresh water in the world for everybody to live off, bro. It's just about how it's all being portioned out, bro. There's enough food in this world for everybody to live. You know how much food is thrown out in America every day? At the end of the day, all these restaurants dumping piles and piles of food into the dumpster at the end of the day, bro. Are you serious? Are you really serious? There's more than enough food to feed everybody on this planet. It's just about the way it's being portioned out. Same thing with the wealth. There's enough wealth for everybody to be a millionaire on this planet, bro. Wealth is a natural thing because abundance is natural. There's no lack in the universe. There's nothing but abundance in the universe, bro. On some real stuff. So, damn, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, that's how they look at everything like they can never run out, bro. And the normal average person like us down here are looking at everything like there's not enough, like there's never enough, and we're always behind and trying to play catch up. The wealthy kids don't grow up believing that. So they have different programs. They have programs that are set to automatically attract them good opportunities, good jobs, lots of wealth, and lots of money, because that's how they were raised. They were programmed to automatically believe they were going to attract those things. Seriously, bro. This is what decides a person's destiny. This is what decides a person's characteristics. Because if you grew up for the first 7 years of your life with an extremely wealthy, rich family, you got everything you wanted, and anything you asked for, you literally got it. Imagine a kid like that, bro. Imagine a kid like that. No, just imagine, because we probably, some of us probably know some kids like that. Kids that literally got everything they want. The kids that, Jimmy, please calm down. Jimmy, fuck you, Mom. I hate you, Mom. Give me my allowance. And they give him the money anyways. Like, just calm down. A kid like that, bro. You cannot tell me that kid is not going to grow up and not be a fucking asshole, bro. He's going to be a prick to everybody, bro. On some real stuff, if he does not get his way, he's going to snap. He's not going to know how to react properly. If somebody tells him no, he's not going to know how to react properly, bro. He's so used to getting his way. If anything happened to where he wasn't getting his way anymore, he would lose all his composure, bro. Real stuff. This is real stuff. So a lot of us look at those kids like, man, they got it all, man. Their parents always did everything for them. They got it so good. But if one day, fam, mom and dad ain't there to help them no more, and they got to move out on their own and go be on their own, fam, they're going to have a lot more issues than you. Real stuff, because they don't have no sense of dependency. They're dependent upon other outside sources. On some real stuff, they're dependent on mommy and daddy's money. and dependent on mommy and daddy to be there to always help them. So they're gonna have more issues with dependency when they get older than you. You feel me? It's all a balance to everything, bro. So going back to what I'm talking about, these subconscious programs, that explains why somebody can be so intelligent and still end up poor, and why somebody can be a complete goofy dumbass, bro, and still end up wealthy, bro. It's the programs that they have, fam. It's the beliefs that they have. That is what decides your destiny. That's what decides where you're headed in life. You cannot say that you believe in law of attraction. You cannot say that you believe about how the conscious and subconscious mind works and then say you believe in astrology, because astrology says that the planets, the moon, and the stars is going to decide all these things. Law of attraction, real quantum physics, and real mind science, bro, says that you decide all these things, bro. On me, your subconscious decides all these things, which is the universe, bro. On some real stuff, your subconscious is connected and a part of the universe, the universal order, fam. That's why we all like share the same subconscious, low key, bro. Like on some real stuff. That's why we're all connected. That's why we're all one. We're all one. We're all connected, bro. You don't have to tell yourself, fam. You don't have to, fam, wake up and say, all right, let me learn how to walk again. Let me learn how to walk again. No, you have subconscious programs that already got this program into you. You feel me? You don't have to relearn how to walk. Once you learn how to walk, which you probably did at like what? Before a month before you turn one, or right when you turned one, you learn how to walk. You never had to relearn how to walk again, bro. Your subconscious forever put that in your head. You feel me? You never had to learn how to tie your shoes again, bro. When's the last time that you actually had to consciously think about tying your shoes? Every time you've tied your shoes, you probably didn't even realize you was tying your shoes. It was just an automatic thing you did, bro. You don't have to wake up every day and have to relearn the language you speak. Oh, let me relearn English. Let me relearn how to speak English. No, the subconscious keeps all these things locked down, but that's also the issue at the same time, bro. Because the subconscious mind forms these programs and forms these habits, but it resists change to protect you, bro. So you don't wake up and forget how to speak your native language, or you don't wake up and forget how to walk or do simple things. That's to protect you. That's why it resists change. It builds these programs and locks these programs in. And that's why the Jesuits, fam, for centuries, fam, they've been telling people, give me the child until the age of 7 and I'll show you the man. Real stuff, bro. And because they knew all this time that how you program a child in the first 7 years of their life is going to decide their destiny. They knew that. That's why they said, give me a child until the age of 7 and I'll show you the man. Basically, what they were saying is, if you give me this kid until it turns 7, I can tell you exactly how this kid is going to turn out. Even if I give this kid back to you at the age of 7, after the age of 7, I can already tell you where this kid is headed in life. I can already tell you what the type of stuff the type of adult that this kid is going to become. Real stuff, because that they knew that already. If I instill all this stuff into this child right now, once this child gets older, it'll never really leave from that program. The Bible says that. It says, what's it say? I don't want to misquote it, but it's something like, train a child up in the way that they shall go, and they'll never depart from it. Real stuff, bro. The Bible even explains that to us, bro. So it's just like, fam, them first few years of your life, you're in a state of hypnosis, fam, and you're just observing, and everything you're soaking up, bro. And that's what makes you become who you are, bro. If you're around a whole bunch of kind, giving people, kind, caring people that show a lot of love, you're going to grow up doing that. You're going to want to show a lot of people kindness and want to help out a lot of people. You grow up around a whole bunch of people that's violent and they fighting all the time, street people, they pants sagging off they butt crack and stuff like that, you feel me? They out here selling drugs, slinging drugs on the corner, stuff like that, out here getting into a whole bunch of gang violence, stuff like that. You most likely gonna be attracted towards that stuff, because the first 7 years of your life, you are learning how to be a member of your society, bro. That's the whole function of your early life, is to observe and to learn how to be a functioning member of that society or of that community, bro. Which is the issue, because we got all this ignorant, ignorant music out here, and we got a whole bunch of OGs that ain't really OGs. We got all these grown people that's not showing the young people the right way to go. Okay, yeah, you gangster, you doing your thing, you out here, moving your packs, or whatever. But you supposed to be letting the young dudes know, like, hey, this ain't the way. You feel me? Like, this, you supposed to be leading them in a different direction. Cause that's real gangster, bro. That's real gangster. You supposed to be teaching them right. You feel me? You supposed to be putting them on all the game that you should have known, that you learned over time, that you wish you would have known when you was in. You supposed to be putting them on that game. You supposed to be learning how, as a man, you supposed to be learning how to invest your stuff. Even if you out there in the streets, learn how to invest your stuff and turn things right, bro. And then you supposed to be teaching the younger people that too, bro. For real, that's why the cycle's so messed up, bro. Because we following people that's leading us into death, bro. We following people that's leading us astray, bro. Real stuff, G. So it's just like, man, 95% of the time you're running subconscious programs. Only 5% of the time are you actually consciously active, bro. So you just gotta think about that. So only 5% of the time are you actually deliberately creating. 95% of the time you're creating by random, like on some real stuff. That's the whole point of the subconscious mind. I don't have to tell my heart to beat. I don't have to tell myself to breathe. I just automatically do these things. I don't have to tell my stomach to digest the food I just ate. I just automatically do these things. So it is very important to have these subconscious programs. But a lot of us, it's very important for us to be able to subconsciously program ourselves. But a lot of us have grown up with the wrong programs. A lot of us have instilled the wrong programs into ourselves, and that's why we keep getting bad results in life. This has nothing to do with the astrology. It has everything to do with your subconscious programming, bro. So the 3 ways we can really ever program ourselves or change our real habits in life is through 1, like hypnosis, which is how we learn through age 7, bro. Hypnosis. We was in a state of hypnosis, bro. Or if you can find a good hypnotist, bro, that can hypnotize you, bro. But you also got to remember, you got to be really mentally and physically accepting of the hypnosis for it to even work. And they got to be a damn good hypnotist, you feel me? So then that's a way you can do it when you get older, is going to a hypnotist, you feel me, and hypnotizing yourself. But besides that, that really only happens in the first 7 years of your life. It's hard to do it once you become older. That's why kids are easier to hypnotize. As you get older, repetition. Repetition is about one of the few only ways you can change at that point once you get older, is to repeat something so much that it becomes a habit. Then that's how you can form new habits at that point. And that's how you can get rid of older habits that don't serve you no more, is to put in new habits in their place, you feel me? And besides that, the only real other way to change would be trauma. Is to go through something so traumatic that it automatically changes you in that moment. You'll never be the same, which I wouldn't advise that. Who wants to go through that to change, you feel me? So yeah, man, this is just really breaking down, fam, how you become who you are, and basically showing y'all the fact that we all are programmed, fam, and it's from a very early age, bro, and it has nothing to do with astrology, G. This is more of a law of attraction, quantum physics type topic, manifesting, if you're into that. But for all you people that believe that the stars, the planets, and the moons and all that, and how they're aligned, decide all these things, this ain't for you. But shout out to everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscription, bell notification, all that stuff, man. I'm out.